Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Palmisano here. My new friend, Eric Hammond, who took over from the great Gene Nooney at PRS Guitars. Gene, hope you're doing well out there. Fires me a little homage by the Deftones. Says he's going to see him in D.C. on April 6th, so it's fresh on his mind. He kind of runs through a scale and reverse it, and he'd like to know what's going on, but he said one hiccup is that Steph plays an H string. Can you interpret it, or is it a no-go? As I told him, I'm kind of a glutton for punishment. Let's do it. He gives me two, a play-along and a live performance that he says is fairly far away. Let's do a play-along. I never do the play-along, and I'm not positive that I actually know this song. Let's go. Sounds major. Let's get that. E, okay. Sounds major. The first note, I'm like, this is a major riff. That right there, you hear that, trying to isolate it. That's a major third, my friend. So you got, right? So you got this pedal tone. So you're constantly pedaling to open E. So you got, that is major third, not minor, right? You think H string drop, you think Deftones, you're thinking minor. Don't forget, these guys are legit songwriters, right? This is major, my friend. So, right? 3-2 open, 3-2 root, 3-2 root, 2-1 root, 2 root. Major 6th, 5th root. Major 3rd, 2nd. So this is all major. So major 6th, 5th, and then major 3rd, 2-1 open. It's a freaking major riff. Great flams on the drums back there. Okay, love the song structure so far, right? You're going, so you're an E major, right? Immediately going down, relative minor. Right? From C sharp minor to G sharp. Right? So you got that like 4-1 kind of motion, but it makes sense. Like you started in kind of like an E major thing, go down to a C sharp minor. Those are relative majors and minors. It's also cool to have it go from a busy, hooky part, right, to a very sparse, let it ring out verse part for the vocals to like carry. And I love the halftime vibes. The harmonies are just... Love that little, love that. Where are we going? You know, this is, it's really, an E minor thing, but I feel like it's got that, right? It's got that droning kind of like that subdominant, like there's an A in there, I don't know. So you're C sharp, E, F sharp. And now you're pedaling off A, right? Like that sound, that subdominant thing is in there. Right? So off A, it's a major third, fifth, major sixth. Same as the beginning, right? So 1, 2, 3, right? I'm talking intervals, not frets. Opens, second, third, fifth, sixth, root, second, 3, and then it jumps. Then intro. Love that little, that sounds like a little slide there in the fourth. Great flams in the snare back there. All right, so Eric, the H string really didn't, at least his section, didn't really change things too much because he really didn't play the lower two strings. So really this is a straightforward tune to me, where the intro is also the outro, okay? It's E major, major thirds, G sharping, right? Ask Dave Mustaine. Nothing heavier than a major third with a bunch of distortion. You know that? Megadeth did that all the time. Love it. From the deepest part of my soul. I love the heavy major third like that. So, you got that, right? And then right before, right? So that part you were saying is kind of like ascending and descending. Same deal, okay? Like if you go back to this, you got to watch that other hit. And then you got that, right? So it's ascending, descending, same intervals, right? This is major pentatonic, 1, 2, 3, major third, 5, 6, up and down. But what makes it so cool is that the drum groove, the feel where it sits, flips from when you're going up and when you're going down. Listen to it. No drums, bass comes in. Right? Listen to those flams coming down. That perfect. Love it. Eric, have fun at the Deftones in DC. Thanks for suggesting this. And again, thanks to you and everybody at PRS for always supporting me. For those that don't know, PRS has been a firm supporter of mine for a very long time, since 2015 or 16, coming up on a decade. And I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. The people, like Eric and Gene, who was before him, are even better than the products. And that's really saying something, because they make basically the best stuff you can buy. Heavy music does not always have to be minor. Heavy music is even heavier sometimes when you have a major third and a major sixth and you know how to use it. Don't forget, so many of these big stadium rock bands, these big stadium heavy bands, they follow scripts. They follow formulas that work to make these songs, these huge songs that they are. And very frequently, the hooks, the riffs are in major, even with a boatload of distortion. There you go, my friends. I love you all. If you dig the vibe here, please hit subscribe. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, where you think we should go next. And if you'd like to learn step by step my approach to the guitar and learning music, not this from the hip shotgun approach like you get on these React videos, you can get everything at guitargate.com. All my lessons, all my courses. And it's the only way you can really support this channel, because it's the only thing that I do. It's my life's work, and I'd love to be your online guitar teacher. That's it. Keep it in your hands. See you around the way. Cheers.